I think it's not right to say that he like was doing this for TV reasons. Or
You don't?
No, I don't. I mean, he'd been thinking about running for president for a long time, and he's been 20 years of thinking about trying to do this, and he came really close to running in 12, and he'd done a lot of stuff. This is not like all happen by magic. He'd done a lot of stuff. He'd donated a lot of money. He'd done a lot of Tea Party stuff. He'd done the birther thing, which was not just like a flyer. He'd set himself up. He'd done it in a very kind of calculated way and figured out that there was had scoped the Republican landscape, had started to change his positions on a lot of issues, like abortion, to get himself in a position where he could do this. So there was a lot of calculation involved, and like I say, he came much closer in running in 12 than most people thought. And so when he decided to run in 16, Mark and I were not particularly surprised, because we wrote about how close he came to running in 12. So I don't think it was like a lark, but what I do think is that he didn't at all expect that he would, had no confidence that he would be the front runner or that he would be the nominee. And again, if you watch this interview we did with him, we remarked on it at the time. We noticed it at the time, because normally Trump is so confident about everything. Mm-hmm. To hear him say, I'm going to give it a try. We'll see how it goes. In a couple months, if I'm not winning, I'll quit. He said, he literally said, I'm not a masochist. I'm not going to keep doing this if I'm losing, and we'll see. But it was not like I will win. And so what I think he's been surprised by is not like, it wasn't that he got into this like as a joke or as a lark or as for branding purposes. But I think he did not expect that the market for what he was selling would be as enthusiastic. And I don't think he expected that over and over again he could keep doing these provocative things, and that it not only wouldn't stop him, but it would make him stronger. And so I think he wakes up every day. I mean, at some point, like with every candidate I've ever covered, once you start winning, like literally once you start winning, once he won New Hampshire, and
was it South Carolina that he thought, oh my God, wait,
I think
an evangelical state, I think
the sequence of winning New Hampshire, South Carolina, and Nevada in a row was like a turning point. And South Carolina and New Hampshire back to back was like a big deal, because he won New Hampshire. He always thought he was going to be strong in New Hampshire. He won that. It was a huge thing. It was the first time he ever won. Because he lost in Iowa, and it's kind of like that was like the one.
We'll see.
He's had two moments of like where he's had moments of doubt. The first was Iowa, and he came out of Iowa kind of like, okay, I just lost to Ted Cruz. What the fuck? And the other was Wisconsin, where he lost in this kind of dramatic way, but he came out of New Hampshire feeling good, but the South Carolina victory was like, okay, like this is for real.
Yeah.
And then